Today, the moon is in Cancer, focusing on the need to get cozy, to take care of ourselves, to really attend to our deeper needs, including any feelings we may be having, to allow ourselves permission to feel our feelings and let the energy inside of us move in the way it needs to move. Emotion is energy in motion. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro Vibe for Thursday, February 26th. And last night, as the moon entered Cancer, so that was just before 10 p.m. Pacific. So between about 10 and midnight Pacific, Wednesday night, we had the moon activating the Saturn and Neptune in the very beginning of Aries through a square. So both the moon and Saturn and Neptune in the very early part, beginning part of these two cardinal signs. Aries having to do, of course, with action and living, right, being who we are, living in ways that are not holding back, shall we say, the ability to move forward and take action and do what we want to do, better or worse, right? And so that's why we need to be connected to the heart as we think about the actions we want to take, or maybe after we took them when we're thinking about what we did. But with the energy of Cancer, we also have that very emotional cardinal sign, water sign, cardinal water in Cancer. So the cardinal signs are initiating, they are sort of in charge in the zodiac. It's like, okay, let's make things happen. And so with the energy of Cancer, what we're making happen is our inner needs, our healing process. So Cancer is that energy of the hug that you get from your mother, right? And it's not it doesn't always conjure up happy memories, but it's that energy of feeling nurtured. So whether it was your mother or some other way that you experienced nurturing in your life, really conjuring up that energy of what it feels like to be held, to be loved, to be supported, to have someone say, I don't know, I don't understand, I can't possibly understand what is happening inside of you, but I'm here to hold space for you to do what you need to do and to do your own healing work that happens inside of you that you know how to do that I can't do for you, but I'm holding space. So that is the energy of Cancer. So we could think about that with today's Cancer moon. I also want to just point out that that square of the moon late Wednesday night, depending on your time zone, early Thursday, and maybe for East Coasters, maybe it was while you were asleep, but that energy kind of activating some feelings, right? And some of that Aries, maybe some anger, maybe some things that just need to move. I say anger because Aries is known for conflict, and Mars is the energy of the warrior, Mars ruling Aries. So it could be anger, but it could also be just outbursts, right? Something coming up that needs to be expressed with the Cancer energy that you can't hold back because that Aries energy says, don't hold back. So anyway, that could have been active maybe in your dreams, maybe something showing up for you emotionally late Wednesday or early Thursday. Of course, we had and have Mercury also stationing retrograde in Pisces. So that exact, moment that it changes directions was late on Wednesday Pacific time, I think 10 something p.m. Pacific. But it's really kind of, we're in the station all day Wednesday, all day Thursday. So we have that Mercury energy up as well. And like I was saying yesterday, that need to find communication that is below the surface, communication that happens on the energetic level. So maybe more of your intuitive ways of knowing, as Mercury energy is heightened with this Mercury station. And in Pisces, it is taking us into the intangible realms. So the energy of what is being communicated more so than the actual words that we use. So then all day Thursday, we have the moon in Cancer. And like I said, this is the perfect time to find the things that make you feel loved, held, nurtured, cared for. And you can do that for yourself, right? I mean, of course, it's always nice to have that when we can do that for each other, and maybe you could be that for someone else. Maybe you have someone who is being that for you, but you can do it for yourself as well. And that can look all kinds of ways. So think of the energy of feeling nurtured. What makes you feel nurtured? And I want to really encourage you to think deeply about what that is. So, of course, we can reach for the junk food, the easy, quick fixes, the ways that we might check out. So instead of reaching for the potato chips, which, if you do that, that's fine too. But ask yourself, what really makes me feel nurtured? What gives me that feeling of being held and trusted, that I know how to take care of myself? What gives you that feeling? So take some extra time to eat and enjoy nourishing food, maybe to cook for yourself in a way that is really brings the love into the food. You know what I mean, right? That extra time, that extra care, the good ingredients, the recipes that are meaningful to you. Take that extra time and feed yourself in that way that makes you feel loved and cared for. Buy yourself flowers, or spend some time in your garden growing flowers, right? Listen to some music, do some art. What is it that helps you feel nourished at those deeper levels, that you can give some thought and care and intention to cultivating for yourself? And maybe this can be the beginning of a habit that you can continue because it feels good. So think of that energy of the mother holding the child, or whatever it is for you. Like if that is not the best image, find a different one. But the point is to find something that has that feeling of being held and trusted in your process. Someone who just says, I can't understand what you're going through, but I can hold space for you. And I can tell you that I know you've got this, right? I know and believe in you, that you are moving through your process in the way that you need to. So maybe tell yourself that. Those are my thoughts for today. And of course, as I've been sharing, my Emergence guest speaker series is fantastic. I just really want to encourage you to go. And if you haven't yet, go check out some of those speaker interviews. So powerful, so touching, so inspiring, really to make you think, but also to make you feel and connect with different possibilities. We've got storytellers, we've got healers, we've got energy workers, we've got astrologers telling you, right, their own take to add to what I share here, and just so much more. So the Emergence Guest Speaker Series at transformationalastrology.com. And maybe go and see what you've missed, right? What you want to catch up on. Or if you're just starting, scan through the list of speakers to see what speaks to you. And I hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much for being here. I'm Marina Orms. I'm here every day with astrology for unshakable self-care. I appreciate you subscribing to this YouTube channel that is truly supportive to me as well as signing up for a free or paid account at transformationalastrology.com is a really helpful way to support this work. So I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. I will see you next time with more astrology for unshakable self-care. Bye for now.